Hi there, Leos. Welcome to the general monthly reading. General weekend reading for the weekend of 16th and 17th of April 2021. I'm so sorry. This is for the weekend. I don't know why I said monthly reading. I do apologize. So, Leos, this is for you guys. It's a general reading for the weekend of 16th and 17th of April 2021. I hope you all are doing well. I am going to pull some energy cards for you. And then we will take it from there. I do daily readings. I post daily readings and weekend readings videos on my Facebook page with the same name, The Real Tarot 1123. Please feel free to go on over there and check it out. I post monthly readings on YouTube, and I also do annual readings, and the annual readings are for let's say it's not the calendar year like January to December. I don't do that. I start on the birth month of whichever sign. So for Leo it'll be August. So August 2021 will be the first month, and then the 12th month will be next year. July 2022 will be the 12th month. So that's how I do it. I don't do the calendar reading type of thing. So if you want any personal consultations, feel free to get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to assist you. I do tarot card readings, I do numerology, I do astrology, and cowrie shells too. So a lot of these cards want to pop out, Leo. I'll take this one. The Pope, number 5, which is the Hierophant. Okay. We'll do the Mirror Oracle. Letting go. Oopsie. 20. We'll get into all of that in a bit. Right. Moonology cards. All right. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Ooh. All right. So, my dear Leos, let's take a look. I'm doing your spread with the Crow Tarot. I love this deck. I used to use it all the time, and I kind of let it rest for a bit and picked it up again. I've noticed that sometimes some cards, when I kind of overuse them on a daily basis type of thing, which I did with this, and then when I pick it up on any day, I don't feel that energy. So that's a sign for me to give them a rest. And I do give them a rest. I go through the whole process of, meditating over them, cleansing them, re-energizing them, grounding them and all that. And then I pick them up again. So it's just, a lot of people kind of say, what? They're just cards. But no, every single card, every single deck has its own energy, and you vibrate with that. So thank you. Can I get another card for my dear Leos? Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of queens here. Ooh. And the Hangman. So the ladies are showing up here. Strong, independent, accomplished women. Okay, you got some cards, y'all. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to draw out all the cards, and then we'll see how they all tie in, right? We'll do this one. Tell. Do these little cards. I love these cards. They are so cute. This one. Ooh, Leos, look at y'all. Nope. Neptune. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know when Neptune is going to be in your chart. But these are runes. There we go. All right, so let's tie this all up. So your overall energy, I have 4 cards over here. The first one, the animal spirit guidance, you have the spider, and the symbolism is protection, aid, and wisdom. Okay, let's not worry about all this. That's how spiders are, symbolism of the spider in different cultures. We just go by the symbolism on top, which is protection, aid, and wisdom. And look how beautiful this is. And on a side note, this is more ancestral protection and wisdom from your ancestors, okay? And then you have the Pope, or in the traditional tarot deck is the Hierophant, all right? And then you have 20, letting go. This is your mirror cards, letting go. And then you go, now really, you can't make this up, you guys. Letting go, and it says communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So whatever endeavor you are on, whatever it is that you're planning on doing, wherever it is that you are planning on going, whatever this is regarding, be it a personal relationship or a business situation or a career type of thing or general life, you are going to be protected. You are going to get some ancestral protection. I will tell you, it is going to be a female, an elderly, a female who has passed on. So a more mature, more like a grandma or a great-grandma or a grand aunt or an aunt. It's not going to be a mother type of figure. Or it could be, but I'm more leaning towards a grandmother type of energy, okay? So you are going to have that particular individual who's passed on, who's no more in the physical world, who's going to be protecting you. So if you get any particular signs, Leos, as you know, anything to do with a green, like a, what do you call that? What do you call, okay, don't ask me why, you guys. I'm just, green organza. Organza is a kind of a silk fabric, and it's that wispy, that transparent almost. It's like a cobweb, literally, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Green color, well, something like this. This is kind of organza-ish type of thing. You see what I mean? But green organza. I don't know why. Maybe this ancestor of yours, or this person of yours who has passed on, she did something with that. She made a dress for you in that. She did a doily or something like that. Okay. Know that they are around you, and know that they are going to be protecting you no matter what. Okay. And then you have the 5, which is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot, right? It's all about traditions and conventional approaches and expectations, and conforming to the rule, conforming to the norm. It's a rules set forth by a higher power. Like, let's say, the government kind of thing, or the city or state or whatever. So it's those organizations that set forth those rules, and we have to follow those rules and regulations type of situations. It's all about conformity, to agree to follow the guidelines, to stay within the guidelines type of energy. And then you have 20, which is letting go. Now, obviously, you know, if you keep hanging on to old negative emotions and things, then you're not going to progress, you're going to stagnate. So letting go. And then you have communication is the key, which, I mean, communication is the key for everything in life, right? If you don't communicate how you feel or what you think or whatever, how are you going to get along with anybody in this world, right? So communication is the key. Absolutely, communication is the key. So keep that in mind. I don't think Leos per se have a problem communicating, but I will tell you this. Leos, sometimes they get so, they get lazy. So even, and I'll tell you how that pertains to this. They get so lazy, they don't want to be bothered with communicating something, or they don't want to let their feelings be known. They're like, I don't want to deal with it just now type of thing. So don't do that. Communicate. Whatever it is, please know that communication is the key, okay? And then you have the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful energy. And Queen of Cups, you have a new moon here. So maybe sometime around the new moon in Gemini, look up your chart and see when the next new moon in Gemini is going to be, or see where the moon falls in your chart and figure it out in your astrological chart or your horoscope chart, because there's something significant then for you. You have the Queen of Cups, right? Queen of Cups obviously is a very nurturing person, healing, very supportive, very emotional. So you're going to have that kind of a energy about you. It could be you yourself, or it could be somebody with that energy who's going to be supportive of you. And then you have the hangman. Now, the hangman is actually nice, you know, it's, yeah, it is wisdom, it's self-sacrifice, and it's like having a different perspective in life. It's looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things through somebody else's eyes, and it's also being in a state of limbo. It's like a holding pattern. So you are kind of going to be stuck in that bit of a situation. You're going to be in a little bit of a holding pattern. And we'll see what that holding why you are in a holding pattern. I feel like because you're going to be in a bit of a stressful situation, so you're kind of stuck in a situation. Hang on. Okay, let's back up. So the hangman is also looking at things from different perspective and being in limbo, being in a holding pattern, right? And then you have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords, again, a very self-sufficient person. She's very blunt, she's very honest, she's very truthful. She will not hesitate to like chop you at your knees type of thing, bring you to your senses. She's mature, she's loving, and all that good stuff. But then again, she's not afraid to say, to tell it like the way it is. Very rational. It's very intellectual kind of an energy, very decisive, a little bit aggressive, and very swift too. And then you have the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords is a little bit of anxiety and depression. See? So maybe whatever this is that you have been asked to wait, it's like hurry up and wait, it's like sitting on your hands. It is causing you some anxiety and some depression, but I say don't worry about it, because you have the Judgment card over here, right? And the Judgment is about clarity, it's about final decisions, it's a wake-up call, it's, you know, what is your life's purpose type of situation, right? Okay, so you are going to have that judgment, you're going to have that judgment call. You are going to, I was looking for something I wanted to share with you guys, if I can find it. Can I find it? Hang on, you guys, sorry about that. Hello. Where is it? No, you're not. That's not what I was thinking, though. See, but there's Pluto in this. And this could be scorpionic energy as well. Okay? So there is going to be judgment. Don't get yourself into a mental state of anxiety and depression and grief and all that stuff. Don't fall into that, because judgment is going to be served. There is going to be clarity. You're going to be able to make a final decision. This could also mean like a wake-up call. Pluto energy is very like strong. It's very quick. It's not quick. It's very intense. It's going to change everything. Like, right? Plutonian energy. It's dramatic. It's going to change. That's the way I see it. And funny enough, you also have Neptune over here. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, and then you have exceptional accumulation or winning or gaining exceptional wealth. Okay, this is showing a gambling table type, whatever that game is called. Baccarat, is it? I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. But you are going to come upon some exceptional gifts or wealth. So judgment was followed by this. So hang in there. And then you have Neptune. I'm going to look up and see where Neptune falls in your particular Uranus. No. Okay. So Uranus, it says, I'm sorry, Neptune, it's the 12th house. Where is your 12th house though? Where is your 12th house? 12th house. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So your 12th house would be Cancer. And Cancer, Neptune is going to be in Cancer maybe? Alright, you guys, so I would say most likely Neptune is going to be in Cancer, which is your 12th house. So, This is, it's so weird. It just threw me. Hang on. Neptune, where are you? No, that's not Neptune, Saturn. Is there there could be some addiction issue. See, I can't tell for sure because, like I said, these are general readings, right? I don't know where Neptune, if at all it falls in your chart, but I would definitely say some addiction type of a situation. I hope it's not gambling. I hope that's not the addiction. And then you have Yeratel. Now, these I'm not very familiar with. I'm going to have to read that out for you because I really am not familiar with all those ages. I keep confusing myself. 27 has popped up quite a bit, though, I'll tell you. Yeratel, and it says, ask for protection against unfair attacks, to give us knowledge of divine truths to succeed in business. So, okay. Intelligent, balanced, and mature, of noble and refined appearance, he follows his instincts as well as the advice of others. He has high levels of initiative and perseverance and is protected against all types of negative forces. His life is clear and full of joy. He does everything lucidly and in a considered way, and his strength of action is invincible. What he starts always ends in success. So you are going to be protected, like I said, particularly with this energy card. Either way, whatever you do, you are going to be protected. However, I'm a bit concerned about this because why do you have this addiction kind of situation popping up over here? I don't know. But know that you will be protected. Don't let this get into your head. If gambling is an addiction, then you really need to pay attention and take care of it. Now, granted, you are going to come upon these sudden gifts, but if you are looking towards this in the hopes that you're going to win this in gambling so that you can pay off a certain debt over here, then you all need to fix yourselves. Okay? Because I don't ever encourage gambling. It's not I'm never interested in it. I couldn't be bothered with it, but who am I to say, right? Be careful, it could become an addiction. Or maybe somebody went off on a whim and said, hey, let's go to a casino or whatever, and they won a whole bunch of stuff, and then they are all of a sudden addicted to it. Like, know that it's temporary. And then in the runes thingy, I pulled Manas, and Manas says, family, friendship, charitable deeds, the greater good. Spiritual meaning is the self-transcendence and communion. So keep in mind that the greater good in life, greater good for you in your world, what is that to you? I don't know what it is, but you will know what the greater good is for you in your life, for your family, and so on and so forth. And make sure that you don't get lost into this addiction business going on and lose everything, because you have a nice card, okay? A nice reading. It's not bad at all by any shape or form. You have two very strong females over here, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So know that you are going to have, and then you have, like I said, this older grandmother, grandaunt kind of figure who's going to be protecting you from the other side. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to the synchronicities in your life. If you happen to come across something green organza or something like that, then know that that individual is speaking to you, and she is around you, and she's protecting you, and she's guiding you, and she's saying, don't fall into this pit of addiction. For some reason, I'm concerned about that addiction part of it. It keeps popping up. It's not letting go, you guys. So pay attention to that. Now you have a 20 over here, which is a 2. You have 11, which falls down to 2. You have a 20 here, which I would say is a 2. Okay. Yeah, I would say pay attention because I'm seeing a lot of 2s over here for you. Let me see what all those 2s are about. 2s. Come on, buddy. 2 is femininity, delicacy, flexibility, partnership, refinement. Okay, 2 is all about partnerships. It's all about the yin and yang. It's all about being refined, having having the finesse and the ability to articulate what you want in terms of communication, knowing when to let go things, okay, and knowing when to ask help. And it's also a feminine kind of a number, right? Oh, it's attributed to feminine energies, and you have two females over here showing up, two ladies showing up over here. So I would say that there is a very strong chance that there is a female in your life who's going to play an integral part for you over here. Oh my goodness. You have Libra, which is charming, oh well. And you have Taurus, Earth energy, Scorpio. I'm just setting them wherever, no particular order. The numbers, you have 6, 8, and 7. Do we have any synchronicities? You have a 7, no, a 5. I'm sorry, that's a 5. Okay, so the number 6, the number 4, the number 7, number 8 could be of significance for you. Figure that out. 2 is also a significant number for you. And as far as alphabets or letters are concerned, you have E. I hope you can see this. E, D, and I. So anybody whose name starts with an I, a D, or an E, pay attention. You also have Taurus, Scorpio, and Libra energy. Now, I will tell you though, the Hierophant, not the Hierophant, Taurus and Libra, Taurus, Justice, you have the Judgment. See, it's funny because you have a lot of air over here, and then you have Taurus, and then you have Libra. Don't easily trust people around you. Don't be gullible. I would also say that there is a bit of a passions running high type of situation, which may be causing this anxiety or depression. And maybe there is a Libra who is kind of putting you in a situation where they're saying, hurry up and wait. Wow, okay. So this is taking it a completely different turn. So if this is a personal relationship type of thing, the name of that individual or your name will start with an E, a D, or an I, or maybe your surname is it, or maybe it's a combination of all of that. Yours or the other individuals. They could be a Libran who is putting you in this situation of hurry up and wait. You have two ladies, okay, Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. Cups is a water sign. Sagittarius, Pisces is Scorpio, and you have a Scorpio here, right? And Swords is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and you have a Libra. So they could be playing integral roles in your life for the weekend or whenever you see this and whenever this resonates with you. And you also have Taurus, which is an earth energy. I would say be careful who you trust. Okay, don't be so gullible. Okay, be careful of this, you guys. This is for some reason this card is pulling my energy like so much. It keeps screaming addiction, addiction, addiction. So be careful, whatever the addiction may be, alcohol, substance, food, shopping, whatever, I don't know. whatever the addiction is, be careful, okay? Don't get sucked into it. All right, Leo, thank you, and I will see you next month. Hopefully this resonated with some of you. Leave your comments below, okay? I would love to hear from you guys. And I always tell people, energy and time is fluid, right? So whenever you see it is when you're supposed to see it, right? It doesn't have to be just for this weekend of 16th and 17th of April. So know that energy and time is fluid. Whenever you're meant to see this or get these messages is when it's going to make sense to you. So thank you so very much, and I will see you next month. Bye.